Good morning. We are in Sweden. I wanted to see if I can show you outside. Our room is a disaster and we're trying to get ready for breakfast. This is the view from our window. We're only here for today and then we're leaving and going somewhere else, but it's weird that they have the French flag right there. It was really pretty last night. They had all the Christmas lights and we were asleep by like 8 o'clock because we were exhausted from our flight. But I'll show you the room when we get back in and straighten it up a bit. We have to go now because Chad's
pacing and hungry.
He's literally acting as if he hasn't had any meals in days. And
she promised me I would eat and I haven't eaten.
Oh my gosh, we're going. We're back from breakfast. We're about to leave, so I was gonna show the room. The red with the little seating area. It's super cute. This is what I'm gonna wear. I don't know if I'm gonna actually need this, but I'm not gonna take it off. We've already had an argument about packing, so we're not gonna do it. You did too argue with me. I was gonna say good morning, but it's already 1 o'clock and the sun is setting in Sweden. I'm on a walk. I looked up like parks, like where, I don't know, walking trail-ish type parks things, and it's actually at the Alfred Nobel Museum. The museum is closed, of course. I wanted to go, but it's closed. But I did read on the sign there, I did not know that he was like the inventor of dynamite. So that was interesting. I also thought the town that I'm in, I think it's called like Karlskoga. I don't know. I thought he was like born here or something, but no, he was not. He was born in Stockholm. He just bought something here. I don't know, but look how pretty this is. It's very cold today. There's a lot of frost, but this is the house or the museum. It might have been a house. I don't know what it was. I didn't get to go inside, but this here. So when I was driving up here, I saw the parking lot, but it looked, I also don't know what that is. But this is a parking or a walking trail. But when I was driving in the parking lot, it looked really small, like I couldn't get my car in there. So I kept driving on that road and I realized I was literally on the walking path. So I had to do like a 5-point turn to get out of there. And there's a man coming, but people here are very patient and very nice. I was getting on, I don't know if it's like a freeway, but it was, you could go a little faster, so that's what I think of. Oh my god, there's people coming. And they actually let me over, so that was nice. I gotta go, I don't want people to see me. I'm more embarrassed for like the Swedish people to see me vlogging, because I just try to be on my best behavior. I don't want them to be like these dummy Americans. I don't know if this beanie, I'm glad I brought this because it's been really cold. You guys are like, we've seen frost, but it's like, I honestly didn't think it got that cold last night, but I guess it did. I think it's gonna snow tomorrow. But this is the little trail. There's the water. From observation, it reminds me a lot of Germany. And I mean, this is just from my very untrained, cultured ears, so no one take it offensively, but the language even kind of sounds the same. There are some differences I can tell, but majority I feel like they sound the same. I think like it sounds the same to me when I'm driving because my GPS says like the names sound the same. Not necessarily much of the dialect, but people haven't really like spoke Swedish. Well, they have actually. When we stayed in Stockholm this weekend, we were having breakfast. Oh my god, there's a bike person. It came out of nowhere. I was getting nervous. We were in Stockholm having breakfast and the lady came over and started speaking Swedish to me and I'm like, what? And then she started speaking English. I was like, huh. But they were speaking Swedish to me a lot. Then I would speak English and they would start speaking English to me. But, so I haven't really heard the dialect much. Is this like the road? That looked like the road. So I'm gonna go back up and walk this little trail. So I haven't been super cold, but today my feet are cold. And I think that's because I didn't wear my thicker socks. So I brought like two pairs of cashmere socks and a pair of wool socks, and I just wore like normal socks today because these were the socks I had on when I wore like my lounge set to breakfast. But noted, I will be wearing, it's gonna be colder tomorrow, I will be wearing the cashmere socks. But I'm back in my hotel room. It was getting so cold out there that when I was trying to vlog, I took my gloves off. My fingers felt like they were getting frostbite. I mean, I've never had frostbite, so I don't actually know, but they were hurting. So I came back to the room. I also had to go pee, and there's obviously places to go to the restroom here, but a lot of them you have to pay to use. And in the city they would take cards, but here I've been seeing where you need actual like currency. I don't have that. So I came back to the hotel because I was like, I've got to pee, and it wasn't that far away. The town's like not that big, so everything's close by. I also earlier, before I went on my walk, that's my kettle. I went to like a thrift store they had here. I was hoping to find like a painting or something that I could take home as like our souvenir, because we used to do magnets, but it just got to be like kind of sloppy all over the fridge, and we wanted something, I don't know, like a painting of the area or something like that, because the coffee shop I went to yesterday, they had tons of really like the whole thing was like very vintagey looking, the coffee shop, and they had like vintage artwork, and I want to be like, can I buy that please? It looked like the town, so I don't know. I'm gonna try when we go back to Stockholm and see if I can find something. But I did that, and there wasn't much. There were so many people in there, and they were kind of like a little aggressive. That was the first time I've seen any of the Swedish people be aggressive. So yeah, what else did I do? I think that's it. But I am hungry. I have not had lunch. I honestly only had breakfast at 6, and then I've been eating some fruit. But I don't know, the food here during lunchtime is all sandwiches and stuff, and I tried eating gluten because I was like, oh, you know, my hair is crazy. Everyone talks about how you can have gluten in Europe. That does not apply if you have an actual allergy, I realize. I wasn't sick to my stomach. Like, my stomach did not feel well, but my joints were feeling like really swollen. So it's been hard to find food. But thankfully, I brought 3 bags of beef jerky with me. I mean, I did go to the grocery store yesterday. My kettle is steaming up the mirror. And I got these. These were in the candy section, but I'm gonna chew this. These were in the candy section, but they're actually a vitamin. But this one's vitamin B6, and it said it had no sugar in it. The first one I tasted, I don't know what fruit it's supposed to be. This, and it was disgusting. And I said, oh my gosh, no. So when Chad came home, I gave him one of these and made him try it. And he's like, those are really good. I'm like, what? These ones are good. They taste like candy. But I don't know how many I'm supposed to have. Anyway, I'm back in the room. I was gonna go back out to a coffee shop, the one I went to yesterday, because they did have gluten-free pastries, and Chad wanted me to get more because they're honestly the best pastries we've had since we've been here. Being Americans, most of the European pastries and sweets just aren't sweet enough for us. And that's kind of been the case. Because I tried some, obviously, that had gluten. And I was like, these just aren't really worth me feeling like crap. So I stopped eating those. And then I saw that they had gluten-free ones. They were really good. They almost tasted like a sour cream cake, if you've ever had that. Chad was like, it tastes like cheesecake. And I was like, to me, it tasted like a sour cream cake. And he's like, oh yeah, it does taste like that. So I was gonna go there because he asked me to get more of the pastries, but I didn't feel like going there. They didn't have Wi-Fi. I didn't really ask because I'd asked the poor guy a lot of questions, and he was probably like, please leave me alone. And I do want to do a little bit of work, so I didn't go there, but I might go there tomorrow. I think I'm gonna make myself a cup of tea. I have to charge you, and I have some videos to edit, and I need to work on my YouTube video because that's taking me forever. I was hoping I would have been able to work on it on the flight, but the seats were so small, and it was an overnight. I tried to like get on their time zone or schedule, whatever. So I literally took melatonin as soon as I got on the flight to sleep, and it was impossible because everyone around me decided not to sleep, and they were like shaking my chair, moving, and all this stuff. So I didn't get to work on anything. So I need to kind of do that now before I get super, super far behind. But yeah, that's what I'm gonna do now and either check back in later or tomorrow. Good morning, it's Friday. I have not picked up my camera. I guess like the last thing I showed was when I was on a walk. I haven't picked my camera up really since then because I haven't done much. Like I've said, we're in a really small town and there's not a lot to do here. I think the town's really good in the spring and summer because there's a lot of hiking and all this kind of stuff, which I did go for walks in the woods, but it got progressively colder since we've been here and it gets dark so early. So I didn't venture out much. And then yesterday when Chad left, they actually went, I think somewhere like an hour and a half away for work stuff they had to do. Oh my gosh, my skin here is peeling. He accidentally took the car keys. So I had no car yesterday, so I wasn't able to do anything. So yeah, I haven't done much, but we are, well, I'm currently packing up. Chad's at work. He's coming back at around like 11:30 for us to check out. And then at 2, we are driving back to Stockholm, which I'm excited about because there's more stuff to do. But yeah, I wish, oh my gosh, my hair is falling in this thing. I wish that the sun didn't set so early here because I would have adventured out and drove to other places because there were some stuff to do further, but the sun setting so early, I don't see well at night. And then being in a different country, I'm like, you know, maybe I shouldn't risk that. So that's kind of why I didn't really venture out much. But yes, I'm excited to go back to Stockholm and see. I haven't got to, I love history and I haven't got to really like learn about the areas. So I want to do that. I want to go to some museums and just walk around. We did walk around, I think it's called Old Town. We did that last Saturday, but I want to do more. Go to, hopefully, I think there's a few museums in Stockholm. I also like the drive. It's really pretty, so I'm excited to do that again. There is snow on the ground right now. It snowed a little yesterday, but like so light. I was actually sitting in the lobby having to upload. That's the thing too. I don't have the best reception here. I don't have Wi-Fi. So it's been a challenge with doing some work stuff. I had to go sit in the lobby and I guess the Wi-Fi is a little bit better down there. So I did that. Oh my gosh. When I get back, I gotta do some cardio because we've been just using the stairs here because I don't know what's been up with. The elevators are so small, like terrifyingly small. So we've just been using the stairs and I cannot breathe. So I gotta work on my cardio when I get back. But yeah, so I just wanted to kind of check in and tell you what we've been doing. And that's pretty much it. We've been eating a lot of pastries. I think I told you about it. We went back and got more. I spent like almost $30 on pastries because they're just the best I've had. My plan, I might go buy more. Honestly, I don't really need to be eating anymore because the sugar, I just feel like kind of achy, like swollen a bit. So I was like, maybe I need to calm down on the sugar. It's weird because I feel like that, but nothing's like tighter on me. I just feel a little like it's like where my joints are, like my shoulders, my elbows, my wrists, knees, things like that. So I'm thinking it could be some sugar stuff, but yeah, we did have Mexican food last night. It was pretty interesting because it's honestly, I think it's like the cutest thing ever because they are making food. Their steaks and stuff, burgers have been really good, but they make food based on what they think like us Americans eat, kind of. And the Mexican food, like when I walked in there, it didn't smell like a normal Mexican Tex-Mex, which I was like, okay, that's, you know, whatever. But it tasted more like Mediterranean. Like they had like cucumber and a tomato like vinegar salad thing as my side, and then Chad said he had cucumbers on his burrito. I got fajitas, so I saw a cucumber on there, but I didn't really eat it. It was interesting. It was good. It was just very different, which honestly I haven't had. We haven't been able to find a good Mexican restaurant where we live. So oh my gosh, we only have been to a Mexican restaurant once since we moved to Oklahoma. Yeah, we need to like research and find probably a better one. But yeah, it's been like almost a year since we've had like Tex-Mex. It was interesting. So that's the plan. We're gonna museum and all that. And I do want to do a little bit of shopping because I've been looking at like Swedish brands and I just want to go look at their stuff. I know they make really good like winter stuff, obviously, because it's so freezing here. I think it says it's 19 degrees today. Like, oh my god. But that's my plan. I only have like an hour and a half left of footage on my memory card. So I need to either like go through and see if there's anything I don't need. I probably could put it all on my computer, actually. I could go and do that. I will probably check back in with you guys later. I'm gonna go to the coffee shop, or they do have a library. I might go to the library. I don't know. I just need to, the coffee shop I've been going to, there's no Wi-Fi. So I'm like, oh, I really need to go to one that has Wi-Fi. So, oh shoot, that will be my plan today. Oh, they do have, because back home there's nowhere near me that sells Victoria Beckham Beauty, and I've really been wanting to just see what the formula of that concealer is. It's expensive concealer, and I literally just bought this concealer, but if I like it, I was thinking of buying it because I wear concealer even if I don't wear anything else because of the darkness under my eyes. I go through this pretty quickly, and I don't use a lot, but even on days where I don't have makeup, I'll just put concealer and some mascara because the under eyes. I guess before I started creating content, I didn't do that as much, but now I just would like to have like something kind of on in case I want to pop on and share something. So I always have that. So I feel like 2 concealers are one of the hardest things to find, especially as we've gotten, like, as you get older because of your fine lines and all these things, and just like our skin just changes. So I'm always down to try some. So I want to look at that, and then I want to look at her. Oh, I gotta get up, breathe. And also this like whole thing, hearing about walking pneumonia, I'm like terrified because I've already had pneumonia once, and I literally almost, and I have asthma, so I'm like terrified. So anytime I'm like not breathing, I'm like, oh my god, I have it. But I want to try Victoria Beckham's eyeliners too. I heard they're really creamy. Thought I'd come back on here now that I'm actually ready and I have makeup on and I don't look so scary. I noticed that my makeup was like peeling when I did it. I don't know why. But I am pretty much packed. I have done it myself. I have a feeling when Chad gets here, he's going to be like, no, that's not going to close. But I've already closed it once, so I know it closes. I just have it open now in case there's something else that needs to go in it. I'm sweating in here now. I had this heater thing on because the room hasn't been like feeling warm. That could be because we sleep with the windows open, and it was like 19 degrees early morning. So I don't know, but it was, so I put that on and I'm sweating because I'm running around. I have all my layers on. I've got, I don't know if you can, I need to like pop you down. I have on my, like all these layers, the fleece, I don't know if they're fleece. They are like the Heat Tech from Uniqlo. I have those on. And then I have this from Uniqlo on. I was going to wear a thicker one, but you could see it and it was gray. So I just did this one because I'm like, if it shows, it's not that big of a deal. But I feel like I've lost a belt. I can't find my belt. And I'm really sad because it is the perfect brown color. And it was also gifted to me by, she's my friend, I guess. We're going to say she's my friend. Someone I met online, she started her own belt company and she gifted it to me. And yeah. It sounded like somebody's at the door. It's almost 11, so just wanted to, let me just show you what I'm wearing really quick, and then I have to actually put you away, put the tripod away. Just my rag and bone pants, my APLs, and then this is from Quince. I've worn these pants so much. I had wanted to wear my black Uniqlo, and then I was going to do black booties, but I don't know how it is outside, like grip wise, and I don't know how much walking I'm gonna do, which those are actually really comfortable. I'm probably going to wear them tomorrow. I might change tonight for dinner. These pants have been perfect. I did not bring enough clothes, which is fine wearing the same thing. But when like wanting to create content and show different outfits, I've not really been doing that because I've literally been just wearing the same thing. But it worked out. My outfits have been cute. So I guess that's even better, showing people, this hair is crazy, showing people how to rewear everything. Yeah, it also, whenever I travel like this, it makes me realize I don't really need a lot of clothes. That is it. That's all the information I have today. I will say though, these APL sneakers, if you've never tried them or heard of them, because I did not hear about them until like a few years ago, they are the most comfortable shoes. I love them. They're so comfortable, and they're just like well, you can tie them, but I just slip them on. I wish I had like a white or ivory cream pair, because then I could wear them with other stuff, but maybe I can get that for Christmas. I don't know. I want to have everything packed up and be like, ha, I can do it. He normally has to like help me put everything in the suitcase, because listen, as long as it zips, I don't care. I'm just like throwing it in. I mean, we're not flying today, so it's fine. I don't know if this is good lighting, but we have arrived in Stockholm, and I wanted to go and show the hotel before I destroy it by throwing my stuff everywhere, even though we're only here for a night. It's the same hotel we stayed at last weekend, but this room is so much nicer. The last one was giving red light district. Was it not?
Had a lot of red.
It had a lot of red. Red is a little jarring unless it's Christmas. And they gave us a little puppy. I don't know. We live here at the hotel. You can't take us home, but you can buy us at the front desk. Do we see that? That's okay. We don't need to buy it. So cute. I like this chandelier. What?
Look at the view.
Very nice couch, so I can destroy it by putting all my stuff there. Having Chad freak out when he has to pack tomorrow. We're only here for a night. This is kind of the view we had last time we were on the 3rd floor. I don't understand the French flag, unless that's like a...
Might be a French hotel.
Oh, true. Balcony right next to us.
With snow all over the place.
Oh, wow. There is snow. Oh, I'm honestly afraid of heights, and I feel like I might fall out right now. I can't really see. You might not want to see me because I have... Oh, do I have black stuff under my eyes? No. The static. I woke up this morning and my hair was... Oh my gosh, it is doing it again. We're trying to find the person he works with. Are you going to change or anything?
No, I look great. I actually
No, you do look very nice.
wore something
I was trying to decide if I should change my shoes because I'm wearing my APLs, my sneakers, which I mean, they're fine, but I just don't know if I'm going to be cold. So.
I think you'll be fine. Look, they're comfortable, at least, when we're walking around.
They were a little, I felt like I was going to slip though.
Did you see how far away, or you want me to call that?
Oh yeah, we have to call Italian. I want Italian. Did you ask if he's okay with that?
No.
I want Italian food.
How
Because I was
far
like,
away?
I don't know, babe. I've got to look. There's a couple of them. We have to call and make sure it says gluten-free options, but I want to make sure. So that is it. That's what we're doing.